So exactly when did you arrive to Korea?
I arrived on the... Oh, when did I arrive? I can't even remember. I think it's my ninth day now. Ninth day, and I leave next Tuesday. So I've been here for a little over a week. And the first thing I did, my flight was delayed when coming in.
I remember. I saw it.
It's always, I don't know why. Every time I fly to Korea, my flight is delayed. I don't know what it is. But it ends up well because I sleep overnight. But I didn't get in till late. And then I actually had to go and film a TV show pretty much straight away. So I literally had one day in Korea where I just went shopping and kind of got sorted. And then I went and filmed a TV show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you have about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm here for 2 weeks. And then I'm just basically, been sightseeing. I went to Busan for a few days. I went to Busan.
Do they have cherry blossom?
They do. Oh my gosh. It had just bloomed and it was like perfect. Like somebody commented on my photos and said I was just there the other day and there wasn't a single bloom on the trees, and I was like, it was literally perfect when I went.
See. Yeah, because they bloom earlier down south because it's a little bit warmer. So Seoul, like it's planned to it's starting to bloom now, and it will how do you say, like a full bloom? Like, can you say that?
Yeah, like a full bloom.
Yeah, there will be a full bloom like this weekend or like next weekdays. Yeah.
So pretty. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. And you also saw your first snow, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was one of my first days in Seoul. I've never seen snow before, and
in your life?
Never in my life. Never in my life.
It doesn't snow in Australia?
It does. It snows in a very small region of Australia, but I've never been to that region.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's only like the very mountainous like areas where it gets like super, super, super cold. But I live on the Gold Coast, which is a beach town. So if we have
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it doesn't snow there. So I was not expecting to see snow on this trip.
Yeah, it's like March, April.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
I thought that was like basically like unheard of.
It's very rare, and it snowed a lot. Like it wasn't like a very soft like snow. It was like snowing.
Yeah, it was so pretty. It was light when I saw it, but I was looking out my window and I was like, is it raining? And then I literally jumped. I was like, oh, is that snow?
First time in your life. I still can't believe that it's your first time to see snow.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but every time I travel to other countries, like I've been to 25 countries, but every time I travel, it's during summer or like I've always, like when I went to Europe, I've been to Europe twice, both times in summer. I never go during the winter months.
Oh, really? Well, then you're doing great, but this tripod is very wobbly. So
it's wobbly.
Yeah. Okay. So like, I mean, wobbling is fine, but the video will be shaky. Yeah. So if you can use your hands, just not with the elbows down.
Expressive. Okay.
No, it's great. It's amazing. But just like, you can do this. Okay. Just avoid. Is that okay? Could you do that? Thank you.
No, it's not okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. 괜찮아요.
괜찮아요. Do you know that meme? 괜찮아. Ding 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 ding. Oh, you know that meme.
Yeah.
It's only a thing in Korea, right?
No. Well, I think I'm on the Korean side of TikTok because I'm obviously a language creator in Korea, like about Korean language content and travel.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of those memes. Like I probably know more Korean memes than I do like American or English. Yeah.
Because recently what the trend was that the global memes used to come into Korea a little bit lately, but a pattern that I've noticed recently is that Korea has been starting to make its own meme. For example, the 괜찮아 thing. And do you know that 그 한강 고양이? 꽁꽁 얼어붙은 한강 위로 고양이 걸어다니. Yeah, that's a Korean meme as well. So it's pretty cool that you know all of that.
Of course, it's iconic. The cat on the frozen Han River.
I remember watching that news. Like it was and then that getting viral. It was crazy.
It's so funny.
And again, speaking of snow, then most Australians, is that right?
Yeah.
They like snow is something in the movies or like in the videos and on YouTube. Like it's not a normal thing.
Absolutely. I think like growing up, I used to watch American movies and see like a white Christmas.
Yeah, like Home Alone.
Yeah, but our Christmases are spent like at the beach, in the pool.
Yeah, like you guys have like Santa Claus with 6 packs and like Santa girls wearing bikinis, right?
Yeah, like it's like we have like a barbecue in the backyard, and like that's like it's like a really hot summer's day. It's usually
I can't wrap my head around that.
It's really strange because like when you see everyone else enjoying like this beautiful like cozy like winter by the fireplace, you kind of want to experience that. But I do like Australian Christmases. I think it's very like unique.
Yeah, I think so too. Then do people like fantasize like snow?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like romanticize it?
Or like, it's like, do they go like, okay, so for example, like, I guess, yeah, so it's like, oh, like, I really want to see snow.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want to feel what snow is like.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it's such I think for me especially, because I've never seen it my whole life. Like, I think, like, that song, what is it? The first snow, it's
첫눈?
첫눈, by EXO. You don't know that song?
No.
Oh my god, it's like my favorite Christmas song. I think it's like really pretty and beautiful. Yeah. I think I think Australians definitely think it's because we're not used to it, so it's pretty for us for sure.
Cool. Oh, so what were your so last time that you were here, that was about November, like end of 2024. Lovely Runner was a big trend, right?
Yes.
What are you on to nowadays? Some of my students told me 폭삭 속았수다. That's like the new rising Korean drama with IU and Park
Yes,
Bo-gum.
the English name is When Life Gives You Tangerines.
Huh?
Yes. So I think the Korean name, from what I heard, is like Satsuri. It's like Jeju Satsuri. Yeah, so I love that drama. Like, I love that drama.
What's it called again?
The English name's When Life Gives You Tangerines.
When life gives you tangerines. What is that supposed to mean?
There's an expression in English that's like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Okay.
So it's like, it's almost a phrase that means like, lemons are supposed to be bad, right? They're sour.
Like sour, yeah.
So when life gives you bad circumstances, you make something good out of it. That's what, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I think that when life gives you tangerines is obviously like a nod to Jeju.
Yeah.
But then also it's a nod to like the
phrase.
Yeah, but also the circumstances of the show, because the characters go through like very hard life circumstances, and it's all about like how parents sacrifice for their children. And I think that's what that phrase means, like when life gives you tangerines. It's a really well thought out name. Like, I think it's a meaningful name.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job translating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's not like a romance drama like Lovely Runner.
It's not like Lovely Runner. I think it's more realistic. It shows like more of the real daily struggles. And what I loved about it was it shows like more of the actual culture and history of Korea, and like the real, like what it was like in real life for women back then, and how like how women had to work so hard and how they sacrificed for their family, and just like how Korea was during the war. Like, I found it so interesting. But then there's also this like romantic element of it, which is why a lot of people love it as well. Like Kwon-sik, which is the main character, and Aesun. I could be saying her name wrong. Aesun. He calls her Aesuna.
Oh.
I can't remember exactly what the name is.
Let me
Aesun. I could be saying it wrong.
Aesun.
Yeah.
And
So
Kwon-sik.
So she, in the beginning of the drama, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but like she doesn't like him. Like, she's just kind of like, he's just like bothering her, and like, you know, like he's sticking around and always trying to help her and do things. Like, they grow up together.
Isn't she like much older than him?
I think she's a little bit older, a few years older, but he is just like a bad smell that won't go away. I could be wrong. I don't know if she's older or I can't really remember, but he's just like sticks by her, keeps giving her food, like trying to help her. And it basically just shows their whole life, like how he was just so dedicated and like committed to her from like day dot. So I feel like a lot of like people who love K-dramas, who loved like Sunjae and Tweeyo.
Yeah.
Tweeyo. They all. I think we're now like Kwon-sik is the new.
Oh, really?
Because he's just such a beautiful. Like, the character that they wrote is just like the ideal man. It's what a woman. What a woman wants. Like, they're so good. They're so good at writing these men to be so perfect. Like, it almost makes you think, like, especially as a K-drama fan, I'm like, how are you going to meet these men in real life? Like,
Yeah, like, I'm slightly worried. Like, actually, it's one of my students said, like, a female student said that she is worried that her bars will become too high after all of these Korean dramas.
I completely agree. Like, there's a scene in When Life Gives You Tangerines where Kwon-sik is about to leave on a boat, and as soon as is standing at the end of the pier screaming don't go, don't go, and she thinks he can't hear her, but then he jumps off the boat and swims back to her. Like, it's really like, it's very like K-drama, like, but it's like
K-romance.
When you see that, I think definitely it's setting the bar very, very high.
Yeah. Jumping off a boat. I see. I want to ask you one thing, like, because as you know, this is included like K-drama and beyond, but when you see those kind of like romance movies or dramas, like it's mostly like the audience, like I checked the stats, and like 87% female, and it was like 13% male. What do you think makes, and also something interesting that I noticed is that my students who are already in a relationship, they watch the drama as well. Like, they cry, they emotionally immerse themselves into it. Like, what's the psychology behind that? Like, especially when you're already in a relationship, like you have a happy relationship, you got a partner, you have your dates, and you're all emotionally satisfied. But what makes you to watch that?
I don't think we're looking for like this to replace the feelings that we would get in a relationship. Like, even if you're in a relationship, I think you can go to work, have a hard day, and want to come home and like switch off your brain.
Yeah.
Right? So I think watching K-dramas for a lot of women is kind of like an escape from their everyday life in a way. Like, you can kind of immerse yourself in a different world and just like switch off your everyday life. I don't think it really has anything to do with like whether or not you're happy in your current relationship or whether you're single or in a relationship. It's more so just like, I think the good thing, like the thing about K-dramas is that they give you this kind of fantasy, like nostalgic feeling. And it's just a really like, it's kind of, for me anyway, speaking personally, it is like it's like an escape from, it's just like anything you would watch. If men go play games, some men play games or watch sport. Like, when, I guess it's the same for you if you're watching like a baseball game or you're like... or you're playing games,
or
at
like
the PC
tech
bar.
reviews, camera reviews.
For you, camera reviews. Like, it kind of gives you a little...
It's satisfying. It's satisfying. Like, it gives me dopamine when it gives me, like, for me, when I see a video of a new camera, gives me a layout of the exact specs, like what sensor it has, like what other features it has. I'm like, nice. And it's like, it calms my brain, you know?
Yes, exactly. I think even if you have like, you're happy in a relationship, I think you can still, like, I could still see a cute couple and be like, oh my God, they're so cute, I hope they get married. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I watch a drama, it's not because I like the male lead or I like the female lead. I genuinely look at them and I'm like, you guys are so cute.
Like the storyline.
The storyline's cute. Yeah.
Interesting. That was I think that was a very good analogy.
I will talk about K-dramas all day if you let me, honestly.
So I got a question. So this, in Korea, let's put music artists, for example.
Okay.
In Korea, if an artist gets exposed, or if he or she commits some sort of a crime that is not related to their career, like, they can very easily get canceled for that. But I feel like in North America or like English countries, they really do, when it comes to artists, they really do separate their private life and their professional career. Like, is that just something that I'm feeling, or do you agree?
No, I completely agree. I think in Korea, there's definitely more of a cancel culture. Like, for instance, like, Western actors get away with a lot more, whereas even I saw a K-pop idol, it was a K-drama actor. I saw a video of him smoking in the street, and he got cancelled.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's like in America or in English or Western countries, that would be considered very strange.
Normal. Yeah, because it's like you can see footages of rappers like walking around in clubs.
Oh yeah,
like
they do whatever
they're
they want.
doing drugs. I mean, for countries that it's legal.
Oh yeah.
And they do a lot of a lot of things that would be considered socially unacceptable or like not good. Like it's not like the gold standard textbook things, but people just don't care. But in Korea, like celebrities or artists have to be really, really careful because it's like, let's say they're even like if they're just walking by a club or something, if they get it at the wrong angle at the wrong timing, like it'll be like big news.
Yeah. There was this, my friend was telling me the other day, I don't know who it was. It was riding a scooter. I could be wrong.
Either slightly drunk or without a helmet or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful.
And that was the news. That was like the headline news. And I was like, wow, like, I mean, they're all people. I mean, like, have you never like, I mean, you shouldn't drink and drive, but, or like, I'm not saying that they should be tolerated or forgiven, but
it's definitely more
the
acceptable.
amount of spotlight that they get for doing it, and
it's a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah. Also, you know, I feel like foreign celebrities, artists, they can date each other more freely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, in Korea, there were some big scandals for like an artist and another artist. Like they were exposed, or they were revealed that they were dating.
Yeah,
and people got crazy. It was like headline news.
It's crazy to me that they have to apologize for dating people.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm so sorry to my fans for dating people. What do you mean?
They broke up. They broke up as well because the fans hated them.
No. See, let people live. Like, yes, they may be celebrities, but like, I feel like they should be able to date whoever they want.
Yeah, it's a very weird culture in a North American perspective.
It's definitely so strange. Initially, when I got involved, like interested in K culture and K drama and K pop, I was shocked by it. Now I'm used to it, but in the beginning, I didn't understand it.
So it was so when I first went to Canada, it was actually pretty weird because I was like, let's say a celebrity A is dating celebrity B. I'm like, oh, like,
is that okay?
Like, yeah, like, and then, and so yeah, so like, what happened? And they were like, no, like they're a bunch of pictures, like paparazzis, like taking pictures of them, like them at the beach, like in Canada, because it's accepted, right? So I was like, oh, like,
yeah,
that's okay.
But then the problem is people get too involved in their relationships. Then, like, I think in Western culture, it's even like more so like people get involved in their relationships to the point when they break up, like then they start to get haters because they're like, you should have stayed together.
Right. I guess it's like pros and cons.
Yeah.
Because they're public about the relationships.
It's so interesting how different the culture is.
It is. That's one of the biggest cultural differences that I felt, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the dating, like celebrity dating and the canceling.
Absolutely.
We have like a much higher standard for celebrities.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. We'd have no celebrities at all in Western culture
Yeah.
if everyone got cancelled for the same reasons. It's crazy. Insane. The things that rappers get away with.
Exactly. You've been taking Korean classes, right?
I have, yeah.
Is it like online, or is it like video calls, or what is it?
I've just been doing like a tutor. I meet with a tutor once a week. Yeah, just online.
Online?
Yeah, she lives in Korea. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it free talking or?
No, I started with, I've had 2 tutors so far. And my most recent tutor that I've been using, we practice scenarios because I really want to focus on my conversational skills. I've done a lot of textbook work, and it's more so like my day-to-day conversations that I want to work on because I know the basics. It's just more so I want to have more natural conversations.
More exposure to just long
like
conversations,
more
casual
natural
topics.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I see. Because I've seen some of your videos, your pronunciation, and when you hear someone's pronunciation, you can like get a rough estimate of their just skill, like general talking skills.
Yes,
like I can see that it improved a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it improved a lot.
Thank
like
you so
I would
much.
say that if the videos that you were posting end of last year was let's say it was 100, right now I would say like even just by like hearing a few seconds, it's like easily 130, 140. Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds much better. Yeah.
Thank you. I worked really, really hard. I've been working really hard.
Does the teacher teach?